It's cooling down fast, so there's a good chance they might move. But at the moment, not much space to get in here with the vehicle. One can never be sure how the terrain is going to look when we get to these places where these cats are. So for now, unfortunately, if they're not moving, this is Mark, you go. Do you know where the lock was this morning? Okay, it was on the eastern side of the Marti. They've now just crossed onto the sort of northern side of that Ndlele, but either from the Marti or from Pump House Road. Unfortunately, there isn't really much more I can do from this angle. A lot of this wattle in our way. A little bit of bush willow, mostly bush willow leaves that you can see now, but overall there are a couple of fairly large wattle bushes that are, well, it's probably one big tree that has been split up and pushed down, and all the branches are now becoming new little trees. But creating a little bit of a wall of green for the time being. This is one of 13 cats that are sleeping here, and as close as we are to them, it's probably the only one we can really see at the moment. And just behind this little wall of green, like a little hedge to the west of us, just off to our left, all of these cats are actually sleeping pretty close to this one. There just aren't many gaps to look through. I hope that maybe they might start waking up soon. Unfortunately, a lot of the guides have been waiting for this moment too, knowing that it's best to approach later on in the afternoon when they're going to be waking up. Our time might be a little limited, but I'll be here as long as we can. Cindy wants to know if the youngsters would have participated in this kill this morning. Hi Cindy. Quite possibly. I've seen youngsters as young as 3-4 months participating, but participating in the sense of jumping on the prey while the mothers are trying to throttle it. Yes, participating in the sense of actually actively being a part of the kill. Not in that sense, because it was 2 lionesses with a big buffalo bull, and those cubs were too small to have any role other than get in the way. And they were lucky that none of them got hit by the horns or kicked by the feet. But under these circumstances, these youngsters are not really cubs anymore, and they would have most certainly added weight. It's possible that the lionesses went off hunting and left the cubs. There's a whole range of possibilities. It could be that they were all walking, they happened to have come across kudu to hunt, and they immediately went into the hunt, and as soon as one lioness might have restrained the kudu, the rest of the pride climbed on before she'd even wrestled it to the ground, and that could have brought the animal to the ground. So I'd say most certainly. Also from a point of view of how much participation there might have been, it could have possibly been that if they were really hungry, they probably would have been close at hand, and they probably would have piled into that kudu as soon as one of the females got hold of it. If they weren't that hungry and they'd been lying around much as they are now, and say a kudu came by and they went into hunt mode, it could be that a couple of lionesses could have just got up and brought the kudu down, and then the others woke up when they heard the commotion. There's any number of possibilities of how that could have taken place. But I would imagine that these youngsters, as small as they are, or rather, let's put it this way, at the age that they are, can possibly be complicit. Maybe we need to go around there too. Even if I went into this little gap, would we see anything different? Maybe forward a bit. Other than feet sticking in the air. A foot. Try and go forward again for that. See her face. She might be one of the first to start getting active. Been sleeping, breathing through the mouth. The mouth must be dry. Wants to drink some water. You're going to be thirsty, cat. You can hear it. That's my only communication right now. Loud. You can probably hear my electronic device, folks. But that's what the comms we've been we've resorted to so that I can get a question. That's how I got Cindy's question. Cindy is in Tennessee and able to, yeah, thought she might be one of the first to move, but all she did was flop down. So if you can hear electronic interference, it's because there is. Is it still? That's because Kenneth in Johannesburg sent a message. Hello, Kenneth. Kenneth in Johannesburg. Nice to hear somebody local. Oh, I can hear it now myself. Kenneth is saying he sees so many times how the lion and the leopard walk so close to the rangers, and he wants to know if, what would the chance be that they could attack the rangers on the vehicle. There is always that chance, Kenneth. There most certainly is, but not very likely. Mostly because, just I guess conditioning. The vehicles might be a little bit of a nuisance in their lives from time to time, but ordinarily they never treat the lion as an enemy, or the lion are never chased, they are never aggressed. But by the same token, they all grow up with the same process of learning what is food and what is prey, and as cubs, no part of their upbringing, even leopard, do vehicles or humans play a part in that in their lives to the point of being recognized as either danger or prey. Let me move back a little bit, see if we can spot another cat through the gap. Suppose now. Still got that one through there. That's it. For now. For the time being. Dylan. Hello, Dylan. Dylan's in Iowa. Have I ever seen an animal unexpectedly walk into a group of sleeping lion? Or actually, he's saying accidentally walk into a pride of lions and fall victim. Beautiful sunset sky. I'm going to probably have to move away because there are other vehicles that are likely to be coming. As I say, we're going to stay as long as we can. Oh, can you hear hyena? Should probably go and see what's going on with the hyena quickly. Since our lion is starting to get active, to go and see. Perhaps let's see what's going on. Is it work? Hyena were reported to have been here earlier. I've just heard them on the big open area just here next to the dam. The lioness is right next to that other vehicle from another lodge. So I can't really put the camera on that right now, but let's go out into the open area. She's up next to those guests, and I'm sure they must be quite nervous. But of course, the other hyena in front of us, they're probably scrapping over some of these leftovers. 4 of them at least. Yeah, there's leftovers that they're starting to hyena sunset. I need to move a little bit, just a little bit, one more time. Because if the lion come out this way, we want to see them coming. Wobbling about a little bit, and then of course there's a fourth who's probably got a fairly large piece. I'm guessing maybe that piece of pelvis and backbone that was lying around from earlier today. Yeah, whole piece of articulated skeleton. There it is, the whole pelvis, thoracic vertebra going into the lumbar vertebra, whole leg, picking it up as though it were a piece of lightweight wood. It shows you why hyena are designed the way they are, to be able to lift heavy objects in their mouth. You can see how she's holding her head. All those muscles working. Longer front legs to be able to lift it off of the ground. And purposely taking it to where the others are to feed on it, to prove her dominance. It's so intimidating that she doesn't even need to do much other than look at one and chase the other. And the lion's moving. Here they come. Here comes some action. No, hyena unsuspecting. Oh, there. Hyena's just had a look. Just spotted a lioness. Tending to just sniff around. Yeah, kitty kitty. This is what we've been waiting for, everyone. Oh, 5 hyena now. Don't worry about the hyena on the camera. Let's worry about... Joanne, thanks for telling me hyena were coming this way. Oh, we got so many cats coming our way, we don't know where to look first. This lioness is now, she's taking the lead. She's going to go and probably retrieve that piece of backbone just for the sake of it. But we've got the whole pride. I wish we had 20 cameras on the vehicle, because just for Dafka, just to prove she can. There she goes. She wants that piece. She's not going to get it. The hyena ran away with it. Making a point. Not that there was any danger to the hyena, but she had to do that. Fantastic. This is why we sit with sleeping lion for so long sometimes, because they are now just fanning out all around us. Hello boys, you can see the little boys. There's a little boy. Here's a little boy. And here's hello big girl. Look at this little boy. He's about a 2-year-old. There you can see walking in front of his sisters. A little bit of a mane starting on his face there. can't move. I've got... They're flowing past us. We've had a flow of cats. I'm going to turn around. Can't get to them right yet. Oh, hyenas there. Fantastic. Still fighting over legs. Lioness wasn't even interested in picking up that leg that was left. But the hyenas will just grab what they can and run. Far too much for them to stick around. There's 13 cats going down to drink. I'm sure it's great for the Arathusa camera too. Sorry, girl. Sorry, relax. Sure. Oh. Must be a short